Good afternoon. This is the House Appropriations Committee. It is Monday, March 17th, 2025. Was last night's election Sunday? I'll pause and maybe if you need to say something about that, I'll let you say that on the air. We are back for just a couple of minutes. Thanks to everybody's hard work, and thank you, Maria, who had to put it all together. We have what folks thought and talked about for recommendations, and I'm going to pass these out. And let's see. I will just pass them out to the people who are here and give them to the people who aren't here tomorrow. So just don't leave any on the desks. And Jim. More to go down that way. I'll attempt to explain. Or Maria, do you want to explain how you did this?
So there were three boxes that were in the template, and the first box are the recommended base appropriations, and I put the title in green. So throughout this document, the base appropriations are in green. The second one is one-time appropriations, and that's got a yellow highlight. The third one is a list of reductions, and that's in blue. And so that almost everybody had three boxes. Might notice one that only has two boxes, but anyway, that's the system that I used.
And then, but then you have the balance. So at the end of the first blue box on the first page, in red, it says balance, and it looks like minus 16,166,034.
Yes.
Does that mean that they spent more than they took away?
So that means that in this case, it's the reductions were 50 million, and there were two expenditure boxes. One of the base was 12.9,
Yeah.
and one time was 21.3. So there are more savings than expenditure.
Okay, so that person found $16 more in savings than they spent.
16 million.
Million.
Dollars, yeah.
I was using shorthand. 16 million. Okay. So we have 11 people's responses. This is a lot of material to absorb. So we will go off live and give everybody a chance to just take a look at it as you're all doing now. Was this hard?
I thought it was hard.
Yeah, I thought it was hard, but I want to say I actually really liked the process and really enjoyed working on it, but also just thought it gave me a better handle on all of the budget.
Yeah.
And so it was, I spent a lot of time on it.
Yeah.
But I actually really appreciated the process.
Great, thanks. Yeah, I mean, the whole idea is that to look at not just beyond your own portfolio, but to get a sense of the whole budget, which is important for all of us to understand as much as we can. Wayne?
So when I was looking at this, if I have it in a spreadsheet, it'd be nice to be able to take those, put them all together and sort them so we could find the duplicates where people agreed, and be able to,
Get a sense of that. So I will, I'll talk to Emily and Maria and see if there's any way to easily do that. We didn't know what we were going to get, right? And so this is our first pass. And as I said, next year, we're going to be amazing. Because we will do something like this again, but we'll have like Mike said, you'll know who to talk to, you'll know to think about the questions to ask early on in the process and all of that. So let me think about that and see if there's any way to
if I had a little bit of time and
do that.
to play with it, I might have some more ideas.
Yeah. So it won't be perfect, whatever, but what I want you to do is we're going to go off live and you'll have a chance to absorb it. And I think what we'll start tomorrow kind of going through and saying, oh, well, I saw that this thing was there 6 times. And so we can agree. Looks like enough people agree that maybe we can agree on that. So we'll close some things out where we can. I don't know how many of those are gonna be. I have not read everybody, so I don't have any secret knowledge. Okay, this for the first time too. So that's where we'll go. If we can do anything where we can see duplicates in any way that makes sense, I'll just chat with Maria. I don't want Maria up all night trying to figure out something that is, with it. So if we can make anything more simplified, we'll see if we can do that, but. In the meantime, you'll have a lot to look at and make notes on. So I'm gonna change the subject for a minute. For tomorrow's agenda, we start at 9. With 867 about ledge ops and government accountability. It's just a walkthrough. I don't know that I don't think we will be voting. We'll leave possible vote on there. I have a meeting with the administration at 8:30 about budget adjustment. So Jim, you will be running the mid-show. I don't know that I will be back for that meeting at all. So,
Okay.
So if you can run that, and then.
I guess we have break time tomorrow.
Yeah.
Kidding, Alicia.
Do we have any other bills at this point, Aaron? That's it.
Oh, we'll
Okay,
get-
we're getting some more bills, so I can tell you what we're getting. Our wonderful clerk. There'll be something from Ag, H-167, Vermonters feeding Vermonters. Miscellaneous cannabis, we don't have that one, 321? Maybe had 321. Oh, yeah, I think we got that. Oh, no, we're getting it tomorrow. Never mind. We're getting several bills tomorrow. Eventually we'll be getting an OPR bill, Office of Professional.
That has to go away.
It's coming from Ways and Means.
Oh,
And then a flood response bill, also from Ways and Means. The good news is that we don't have 75 bills. So we'll be able to take a look at these. And so we'll get a few tomorrow, which means that the rest of the week will be. I'm getting additional attention on Thursday.
So the housing bill.
Yes.
um,
Yeah, yes.
Forget that.
Teresa's bill, H-91, isn't coming out till Thursday. Now, the housing bill, we already have an idea of, because I think that Rep. Holly put a lot of that in his priorities. Well, you might take a look at it. I'm not sure when that bill is coming. I don't think anybody here knows when that bill is coming. I'm just trying to see. And we still have that H-57, the survivor benefits.
Get us some.
Yeah. So anyway, we're not going to be overrun with bills, which is a good thing. We can focus on the budget. So unless anybody has any questions, happy reading. We'll see what we can do if there's any consolidation that makes any sense whatsoever. And we'll be back here live at